Transforming your life with hypnotherapy just got easier with your host, Julie from CoachingHypnosis.net.
Welcome back, dear listener, to Coaching Hypnosis. Over the last 17 sessions, we have dismantled the myth that pain is a fixed, immutable sentence. We have meticulously journeyed through the clinical tools specifically designed for pain management as outlined by Dr. Michael Yapko in his definitive textbook, Trance Work. Whether you are navigating the high-stakes requirements of clinical practice in the US, where the premium hardcover edition of Trance Work will run you about $150 or the evolving standards of the therapeutic care here in Australia, where you're looking at roughly $230 Australian for the same definitive volume, this text remains the gold standard. The goal, regardless of geography, remains the same, transforming the patient's relationship with their own nervous system to ensure you have the complete map of this clinical framework for your practice and for your personal relief. Here is the architecture of your agency. 1. Direct suggestion. 2. Indirect suggestion. 3. Amnesia. 4. Sensory alteration. 5. Symptom substitution. 6. Symptom displacement. 7. Disassociation. 8. Reinterpretation. 9. Confusion. 10. Gradual diminution. 11. Regression. 12. Pseudo-orientation. And 13. Time distortion. Today, we arrive at the final destination, the architecture of self-control. I know that sounds like a long list of theory, so let's make it real. Let's say you're sitting at your desk and that familiar, sharp, nagging sensation flares in your lower back. Your default response is to tense up and think, yep, here we go again, and start spiraling. You are essentially pouring gasoline on the fire. Instead, I want you to apply the full architecture one step at a time. Now, stop. If you're driving a car, operating machinery, or doing anything that requires your eyes on the road and your hands on the wheel, pull over now or turn this off. I mean it. What I'm about to do is a guided cognitive exploration. It's designed to shift your state of consciousness. If you are behind the wheel, you are in danger to yourself and everyone else. Are you safe? Good. Let's settle in. Start with direct suggestion. Tell your nervous system clearly and firmly, the muscle is releasing tension now. Immediately follow that with indirect suggestion. Perhaps by noticing how the comfort you felt last summer on the beach, the way the sun warmed your shoulders, is naturally beginning to soften the tension in your back. Use amnesia to intentionally forget the story of why you are in pain. You can remember to forget and forget to remember. Then use sensory alteration to label that pain as simple warmth. If the sensation persists, use symptom substitution to trade the sharpness for a dull throb and symptom displacement to move it from your spine to your fingertip. Now use disassociation to look at that sensation as if it belongs to a stranger. It is just objective data. Use reinterpretation to view this not as a tragedy, but as a technical collaboration of your nerves. If your mind fights back, use confusion. Count backwards from 300 by sevens to scramble the signal. Then apply gradual diminution to visualize that pressure shrinking millimeter by millimeter. Regress back to a time before this injury even existed. Use pseudo-orientation to project yourself a week from now, where the pain is already gone. And finally, use time distortion to make the last hour of discomfort feel like a passing, inconsequential flicker. You aren't trying to heal it. You are managing the data stream. When you strip away the panic and the narrative, you find the intensity drops. That's not magic. That is the cold hard power of agency. Thank you for joining me on this 17-part journey. As insurance providers pivot away from high-risk pharmaceuticals, there has never been a more critical time to elevate your clinical expertise. Visit CoachingHypnosis.net to continue your training and join a community of practitioners dedicated to the future of evidence-based, human-centric healing. Mindfully yours, Julie.